Hi Aries, this is your reflection reading for September 2020. I'm going to be pulling oracle cards for the themes of the month, and then tarot for the energies of the month and guidance. And there's also a journaling sheet you can download linked below that you can use to kind of capture the messages you feel that are helpful to you. Also, please keep in mind that these are general readings, so the messages that come through may not be meant for you. Connect your intuition and use your inner guidance to choose the messages that resonates with you. If you want to purchase a personal reading, click in the link in my description to get to my website to book a personal reading. Also, I do a weekly giveaway for one free personal reading. Check out the weekly reading to enter, and I announce the winner at the end of each weekly reading and also on my Instagram, so you might want to follow my Instagram as well. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. So like I said, I'm gonna pull some oracle cards for the themes of the month for you. So Aries, what's going on for you in the month of September? Okay, you got meditate and contemplate. The new moon in Pisces. Let's see what else what other themes come out as well, and then we'll go from there. So your first card is meditate and contemplate, and the next theme coming out, the next theme coming out for you, new beginnings. Okay, so it looks like maybe right now for the month of September, you are really deeply thinking about this new beginning. And it could be a new beginning from about anything. It could be work, it could be, career. Sorry, I said that. Work or career or love or other relationships, anything in your life that is new. Let's see, what else? Ooh, the time is now, answering the call. And one more, this one. Time for the beginner mind. Okay. So it looks like the theme for September for you right now, Aries, is that there is this new beginning that is going to be presented to you or is being presented to you. Maybe this is something you already know has been coming up for you, and now, September might be the month where you're actually going to have to answer the call, take the action. And if I feel like from these cards that you have been thinking long and hard about whether or not you're ready for this new beginning. Because with this time for beginner mind, maybe you're feeling a little worried about whether or not you want to start something new that you're not good at yet, because you were kind of comfortable with what you were doing before this new beginning. So it looks like, this is a whole powerful month for you to do something new, and we'll see what the rest of the cards say for that for September. Okay, so I'm gonna pull 5 cards, and the first card I'm gonna pull is what your thoughts are about the situation, and then what you're feeling, what's challenging you, what's supporting you, and the overall energy of the situation. So let's start first with your thoughts about the situation. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. And so I'm gonna just kind of go over what energies I see from the cards first, and then I may need to clarify just to get another layer of the energies. Okay, and for your feelings, um, justice, and what's challenging you. Ooh, King of Pentacles. And what is supporting you? And the energy of the situation. Okay. So yeah, the bottom of the deck, this new beginning. So overall, the energy of the situation, you are feeling a little anxious and worried about this new beginning. Because you're worried that it's going to affect your stability somehow here with the Queen of Pentacles. And seeing that the King of Pentacles is here in your challenged position as well, you're really worried that it's going to affect you, your home, your finances. So this is like a really big step for you. Overall, your feelings, you're trying to find balance in how to feel about the situation, because what's supporting you here is the Two of Wands, where it seems like this does feel like a good opportunity for you. Like it's going to open so many more doors for you, but there's something from the past that's holding you back, maybe the comfort of the past. Let's clarify. So I'll clarify the Nine of Swords first for the energy of the situation. Yeah, so you at one point was just feeling really good and secure with what you have. And now with this new beginning, you're wondering whether or not this is something that you can handle. And you're needing to be decisive. It sounds like you have to make a decision this month about how to move forward. So that's why you're really stressed out about it. Okay, so what are your thoughts? Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you have the Two of Wands again with the Ten of Cups and the Page of Swords, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a good opportunity for you. And it's something that you've kind of been holding back from. Like you've been watching this from afar here with the Page of Swords energy. So this is something that you've kind of thought about doing, but just never quite decided to actually take that step. And now it's being presented to you again. Okay, let's clarify the Justice card. The Hermit, the Six of Swords, and the High Priestess. Okay, so things seem to be getting better mentally for you, or it's going to be, if you decide to take time to really listen to your intuition to get balanced in this. Because I think right now you're stuck in between the extremes of what happens if this scenario happens, or what happens if this scenario happens. So kind of just, prepare yourself for all of the scenarios. I think that helps you kind of ground yourself and gives you, an opportunity to really see where the risk is and just kind of assess the whole situation. And then after you've assessed the whole situation, now you have the pros and cons. Now you have like a plan for any type of scenario. Listen to whatever guidance you have from your intuition to kind of decide how am I going to move forward from here, knowing with all of the information I know now. Because with the High Priestess also, not everything is going to be revealed to you. Like, you're not going to be able to plan for everything. There's going to be some unexpected things that happen along the way, which that's just how life kind of is. And so you have to, you know, feel confident within yourself that you're going to be able to adjust and adapt as needed. Okay, so let's see why the King of Pentacles is here in your challenged position. King of Pentacles again. So yeah, I think this really is about whether or not you're willing to, maybe with the Three of Cups here, it could be like other people's opinions might be affecting your decision. I feel like maybe this new beginning is more in line with what you want for yourself. Because with the Six of Cups here, it's like maybe this new beginning is going to be one that's more emotionally fulfilling for you. And so you're wondering, am I willing to sacrifice my stability to go for this new beginning, which could affect my current stability now? But what's supporting you here is the Two of Wands. And I feel like the Two of Wands, it's like this is something you've been waiting for. And now the opportunity is here. It's funny how you have the Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles here as a supportive energy. It's like the fact that you're being kind of pushed towards a rock and a hard place. It's like maybe that's the final, that's the kind of push that you needed to finally like do what you've actually wanted to do. Wow. It's time to step out of your comfort zone, it sounds like. Okay, I'm gonna pull a card for what soul lesson are you learning or healing from this situation? Like, what are you learning or healing because of this situation? Ooh. Okay, 2 cards. Failure and patience. So you are worried about taking this new beginning because you're afraid to fail. And because you want to see results fast. And so maybe not being able to see results fast enough makes you feel like you might not be, makes you feel like you might be failing. So this situation here is actually teaching you to understand that any mistake that you make is only an opportunity for you to learn and grow. And that you need to be patient with yourself as you go through this whole new process, because it is time for the beginner mind. This is something new for you that you haven't done before. So don't expect yourself, you know, to be an overnight expert, right? Let's see, what else? Which of your chakras are being affected? And how do you shift that energy to work for you? So that's what I'm pulling with this deck here. Security. It says to feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. So I feel like this is saying anytime you're feeling anxious about how you're going to move forward, step outside or something, take a walk, breathe fresh air to kind of calm your nerves down, to ground you back to your center and help you reconnect to the fact that you have the strength within you. You have everything you need to be able to tackle this new beginning. You might not be an expert at it, but it's not the first time you've dealt with like problems and creating creative solutions for the problems that you're facing. So you can handle it. Whatever comes your way, you can handle it. When you're feeling like you're insecure or you're not secure or you're not stable, then it gives it puts you in the position of feeling like you're from a place of lack, I guess. I don't know why I can't say that right, but hopefully you understand what I'm saying. So it makes it seem like it's something you don't have, when in reality it is something that you already do have. And that's what it says right here, is to kind of deepen your connection with yourself. Harness the security, the stability that you already do have within yourself, and then you bring that upon your outer world. What do you need to surrender is the next cards I'm gonna pull from this deck. Okay. What is it that you need to surrender to help you with moving forward with this situation that you're dealing with in September? Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So you're not going to always have the answers right away, and that's okay. I don't think anyone, especially someone who's just starting out, is going to expect that you should have all the answers. Take a moment for yourself. Surrender to prayer, and just ask it out to the universe. Wait, listen, and the clarity will come. Surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So obviously, with this new beginning, maybe a new role, let's say, at work, you're going to be dealing with some people who it's not going to be smooth sailing all the time. You're going to have some difficulty with certain people, and this card's reminding you that you can't control everyone else. You can only control yourself. So just, you're only responsible for what you do and what you choose to do, and you can't change people. So that's what this is kind of trying to tell you. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So when we become defensive, especially right off the bat, it's usually because it's a reaction, a quick response. Know that you don't have to respond to somebody right away. You can take a breath, you can take a moment, you can just ground yourself and center yourself in that moment to really listen to what is being said. And in that moment, you can discern, like, okay, I could view it this way, or I could see it the other way. And from that moment, you can, decide what is the best way for me to respond. So when you're feeling triggered, where you want to kind of initially become defensive, try to exercise the pause, and just take a pause, and in that moment, listen to the guidance within you and try to choose to respond. So let's close this reading up with some guidance. Like, what's the final messages for you for the month of September, Aries? Flow. Find an easier path forward. Surrender the outcome and release your expectations. Yeah, so honestly, just go with the flow. And just because you're going with the flow, that doesn't mean you're not being responsible. That doesn't mean you're not being prepared. It just means after you've done everything you can to prepare for a situation, surrender the rest and just kind of go with the flow. Be flexible, adapt when you need to. You're capable of pivoting. You're smart enough, you're talented enough, you're enough. Okay, so just flow and be confident in your own capabilities, and notice that everything here is like yellow and orange, so it's all about like your root and solar plexus chakra. So it's all about your security, your stability, your confidence, So take the time to really appreciate yourself. Appreciate yourself and know your worth, and know that you're more than what you think. You're more than what your fears are trying to tell you who you are. Like, you just go with the flow, because you are more than capable. Okay, Aries, so those were your messages. It was an honor to read your energy. I hope this was helpful. Stay grounded and choose balance. Thank you.